Yeah. Not only are we so free, but we're excited to have Miss Leila in studio with us. I do say excited a lot, don't I? Because I get excited easily about good things, and good things deserve to be spoken about. So my girl, welcome to the set. This is Leila. I'm going to say it a few more times. This is Leila. Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, at 22 years old,
yes,
you are definitely a force.
23.
20, excuse me. See my face right now, excuse me.
She's so young. Years from now, she'll be subtracting those years. But now, you want them there, right?
It's all right, but no, still, like, okay, jokes aside, at 23 years old, excuse me for that, this is definitely a wonderful thing for you, where you write and you compose all of the music that you write.
Absolutely.
That you sing, rather.
Yes.
All right, so when did you start realizing that your passion was for music?
Well, I was born and raised in music. I have from both sides of my family. My father was in a band, and I had an uncle in a band, a cousin that was a singer. A lot of my family members are dancers and musicians, so it's kind of our way to do life. It's the way that, it's kind of our religion, is to be part of music and art.
So therefore, support something that comes easily in your family.
Absolutely. Obviously, it was a little hard because I did drop out of school to do this, and I was in school, and my mom was really kind of like, please don't do this, you need to keep on doing your schoolwork. And I consider the fact that I was young, my kind of like passport. I figured since I was young and I know that I want to stay in school, I want to use this time for myself to do what I do not want to regret later.
Yeah, you mentioned your uncle was in the band, your dad was in so you know what guys are like. Were your uncle and your dad are kind of thinking, oh my gosh, our little girl is going out there performing into this world. Were they concerned?
Well, my father is very supportive. He keeps on taking pictures of me because he's also a photographer, and he comes in his camera and he's always supporting me. And
so do they also come to the events? So they're kind of like your bodyguards, so to speak?
Yeah, my mother also. Okay. Yeah, they're always around. Thank God for that.
So now I'm assuming you've returned to school, because that's where we're going with that? Okay.
Yeah. So actually, I have class tonight.
Okay. Hard work pays off when you know that you have other things to do with it, you know? So definitely. Now, I'm excited to hear that your track is being pushed very seriously in Europe, and it has big things on the way. How do you feel about the fact that you can be this person, this rising star from Montreal, for Canada?
Well, first of all, it's really humbling, but what's mostly important is that, yes, we do want to come out of the barriers of Montreal and Quebec and Canada. It's hard, and if, yes, there's some kind of recognition for my work somewhere else in here, it's the most gratifying feeling.
Now, take me to the first time you were on stage. How old were you?
I think I was at church in my choir. Yeah, I think I was 7 or 6.
So therefore, do you still have that same type of anxiety being older now?
I always had anxiety, all the time, and it keeps on going for a week before the show, and then the day of the show, no stress. I don't know why, it just goes away.
All right, well that's an interesting concept. Maybe I should stop stressing you out. Now, to be honest, I've been reading up a lot about you and checking out your different places where we can see you. And a lot of what you have to say is so pro-female and so very adamant to be independent, strong females. Do you feel that you have this image to fulfill and you don't get the opportunity to be you?
No, not really. I'm just being myself. It's obviously I do not want to be a role model in a way where I have to live up to all sorts of ideals, but most importantly, what I feel is just being myself. I love the world that is today. Of course, there's a lot of complicated things going on, but most importantly, I love the way that I am, and I try to promote that. Be yourself and love who you are, and not to let yourself be influenced by everything that's going on around you.
Who are your musical influences?
Aretha Franklin, Etta James, Jill Scott, Lauryn Hill, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Tracy Chapman, Sade.
So putting an album together now, are you drawing from these influences to get this well-seasoned album together?
Well, it's very hard to select a couple of songs because you can always, I think I have a maximum of 12 songs, and I have a very eclectic pack of songs. They go from hip-hop, electronic, pop to soul, and but I'm really trying to select the best songs for the audience and whoever is willing to hear my music to enjoy and also have a party, because I'm trying to have fun when I'm on stage. That's most important for me.
Now, where and when is this album going to be ready?
This album is supposed to come out in summer. It's going to be called The Chronicles of a Young Lady, Part 1, and it's supposed to come out late summer.
Okay, and now for us to be able to get in contact with you or to see you perform, we can always check out your website, which is thisisleila.com.
Absolutely.
And I want to thank you so much, and I wish you nothing but success.
Thank you so much.
The Sokol family is supporting you.
Absolutely.
We will will be back shortly, and we have a director, as we spoke about earlier, and we're going to come back with him in his after shortly. Be right back.
Cool, that's good. Yeah, keep it up.